So I want to be honest, I've been really thinking a lot about hard mode in Stonehearth, kind of always in the background, just in everyday life, just thinking, how am I going to survive this? This is really, really hard.
Well, I mean, obviously, it's hard, Drew. Just look at the difficulty name. But I'm really loving just how difficult this is becoming. So, but maybe it's not as much of a problem as I initially thought in the first series that I tried this. Because I immediately tried to throw up walls, and I'm pretty much in a very similar location, kind of in a valley, so that way we can kind of corner ourselves off. One thing I think I need to utilize more is, first of all, fences, because I don't believe that enemies can get through fences just yet. I need to use moats more. So if I were to dig a little moat out this way, that would kind of keep the baddies out of my little village, as well as I need to use mines more. I need to dig in. Now, technically, I could do that. I could just dig straight in and into this sort of mountain, and I could live as cave people. The problem is that starvation is a much bigger deal to deal with now, so you will have people dying. We had a few people die that second or third video. So we need to be really, really careful in that sense. Yeah, I want to make sure that here's another problem. Here's another problem is that we need to have a lot of croplands, a lot of, I guess, grasslands to crop and to kind of farm. So just digging into the mountain is not enough because we only really have a day to get the perfect setup to kind of create the perfect fortress. Now, initially, I thought of just building walls right here. First of all, I don't think I'm going to be able to build walls, or at least I don't think I want to build walls. Walls take up a long time. I'm not 100% about fences. I know that they've been able to keep bad guys out in the past, but I don't really... I'm sure that's not going to be a thing in future Stonehearth updates. I don't even know if it's a thing still anymore, but I'd rather not do the fences thing just because I don't think that it's kind of fair. I'm sure there's going to be something to allow the bad guys to break through fences in the future, in a future patch. But anyways, I'm going to go very slow for now. Not very slow, but I'm going to go kind of slow for now because we need a lot of things. We need to do a lot of things. First of all, we need to hire our carpenter immediately. I did roll a few times to get some okay hearthlings that have pretty good body. So this will be our big north point, will be, I think, our big warrior unit. But I have a few more hearthlings with 5 body stats. Now, with the new update, this is still not the official Alpha 16 release, but with the new update, the body stats are not going to have as big of an impact. They're still going to have an impact, but they're not going to be as big of an impact. Nonetheless, we're still going to want to make sure that we put North Point as our first Footman unit. So let me put somebody that doesn't have a very good body. Yeah, so like a 5 mind is pretty good. So I guess Ike will be our carpenter. So for my initial 150 gold, I spent it on food. I spent 50 on food. I bought a herbalist staff, obviously, and a farmer's hoe, so we can start doing this immediately. Now, I don't need a farmer right now, and I don't want to hire a farmer right now, but I do want to get a carpenter up as quickly as possible. So that's really the only job that I'm going to do immediately on this first day. I'll start because I went down and I bought food for the first day. I don't think we need a farmer initially. I think we can skip over that and start to hire farmers the second day. So we need to keep that in mind. By the way, just so everyone knows, we are the crack keep this time around. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Let's create a stockpile. And obviously, we are definitely not going to be just keeping our stockpile out here in the open because I'm going to need to use every single one of these little blocks for food. Almost every single one for food. I mean, I think I'll have enough. I think I'll have more than enough, especially if I expand. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to expand my borders. It's going to be hard. It's going to really depend on what type of bad guys pop up. Okay, so yeah, we'll just put everything in there. And we also need to make sure that we construct our carpenter's workshop. No, not that. Carpenter's workshop, which do we have? Did he pick up the saw yet? He has not picked up the saw yet. Okay, well, did I hired him, right? Oh, I don't think I did. Oh, well, that would explain it. Okay, well, there we go. Okay, so Ike, you will be the carpenter. Oh, yes, I did. I did do this. He just hasn't picked it up yet. He didn't pick it up yet. Okay, so let me watch. Where did that pop up at? I'm trying to see if we can notice. You know what? He might be way out here. Who knows? Either way, he'll pick it up eventually. He's got all night to work. Hopefully no one sleeps. We can't have anybody sleep through the night. Everyone can sleep during the day tomorrow. I also need to keep in mind that saving, although, you know, new hearthlings introduced to the town is good, last time I tried to save a hearthling that was spawned outside of the borders. Didn't work out so well. That did not work out so well. So I need to make sure that we don't make that mistake this time. He is not picking up the saw, which I don't even know where the saw is at, actually. We've got the herbalist staff. Someone might still need to put it in the stockpile. Okay. Well, I will be patient as possible, but there's really, I can only be patient for so long at this point. Okay, so there's the farmer's hoe. There it is, boom. Okay, so he picked up the saw. Okay, so that's good. Can we start? No, we have to wait till he finishes his animation. Bam. We need the carpenter's workbench as quickly as possible. So hopefully he works that, and then as soon as that is up, we are going to slap it down. Okay, so he's doing it right now. Let's make sure that he finishes it. Boom. And now we're going to place that. So go ahead and just place that right next to the campfire, or maybe right here next to the stockpile so that you can get resources quite quickly. Everyone's gathering up resources, so we might want to start to dig now that people don't really have much to do. Of course you're going to go and do that first. Okay, well, actually, you know what? No, this guy is going to put it down. Okay, so I'm going to start to dig, because I want to be utilizing as much time as possible, or I want to be efficient with my time. So let's go ahead and start to dig maybe here. Yeah, I mean, we might have tunnels going along both mountainsides here, but for now, we'll just kind of dig down this way. So just dig kind of straight out. That's fine. Maybe make a room. So obviously, we'll be using tunnel doors as well. Maybe multiple tunnel doors. There are bad guys that can break through doors, so that needs to be something that we need to watch out for, certainly. And now everyone's going to start to dig. Now, this might be a little bit bigger of a tunnel than I actually need. However, I think we're going to be safe. You know, maybe I will use fences. Let me see what this looks like. I could always put the mining on hold. I can go into some of the windows, one of the windows, and tell people to stop mining if we want them to. Now, if I want to, I wouldn't be able to build a moat that way, so I would be pretty much destroying the opportunity of me building a moat. Another thing is that these bows are going to require a certain level of, you know, you can't just give a footman with not that much experience to use a powerful bow. So then that's good. So we're going to need to level up our footmen, or else they will not be able to use some of these other ones. So I'm guessing, yeah. Level 3 class and level requirements equipable. Yeah, so archer of level 3. So that's even more fun. Again, I don't know how we're going to get our footman experience, but hopefully we can try with some smaller stone golems and things like that. Okay, so obviously we're going to need to get a wooden sword up as quickly as possible, but in order to level him up, actually, look at this. Picket fences are not, we're not able to build them until level 1. So we need to build other things. I think best case scenario right now is that we don't know what kind of buildings we're going to be constructing just yet. So we know we for sure need beds. So let's go ahead and have him start 7 beds, but as soon as he's done with those 7 beds, we're going to move on to something else. So I might already just build a wall here. I might start the wall. You know what? We might actually, I actually take this back. I might cancel this task here. Can I cancel mining tasks like this? I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I'm a little bit nervous. There we go. Oh, wait a second. I didn't cancel the task. Well, it's fine because I have nothing for them to do right now, but at some point we will probably just tell them to stop. So I can go into here and just have everyone stop mining. But do we want to start building the wall right now? A little bit nervous. I'm a little bit nervous. Yeah, I think we should. Well, this definitely needs a wall here. We might as well start it here. So let's go ahead and do that. And actually, it's not really that deep. We don't really have to build that long of a wall because of this kind of, what is this called? I don't know, edge or something. We've got like this thing jetting out of the mountainside, so that's pretty useful actually, because nothing's gonna spawn up here. So that's nice. Okay, so yeah, let's definitely just start working on the wall now. Actually, we could still mine, technically. We could still mine a little bit. Design custom building. I want to go with my... Oh, wait a second. Wall material. We want to use wood because I don't think I'm going to have enough stone at the moment. So we can have a wooden wall on one side. Yes. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So I have to use wood here because I don't want to... I don't want to waste any more time. Although, a little bit scary because we're going to be lacking wood at some point until we get oak saplings and we start kind of growing those. Okay, so I'm going to have to just guesstimate here. Actually, or I can make it intentionally off, as if that's what I meant to do. And that's what we're going to do. Okay, so it should be, that's simple enough for now. Obviously, pathways and things like that I will start to do, but for now, just build the wall straight up like that. Now, let me see how many people are going to redirect their path. Okay, good. So, because that is a new task, I think they prioritize whatever I just finished. So that's nice. And there's 4 hearthlings. That's by far enough. This is actually working out great so far. Okay, no notifications just yet. What's the... Oh, we have nobody working inside of here. Okay, bam. Let's stop it. We've got a level 1 carpenter, which means that we can start to build fences technically, which I want to build a bunch of fences because we might be forced to go down that route. So build me like 25 or 30 fences. We only have 56 resources of wood, though. Let me build 20. Let me build like 20 of these. And if I need more, then I will build more. But I think we probably need about 25. We might need about 25. We're gonna have enough time. I mean, if we need to continue to take out and take down some of these trees, then we can definitely do that. We can also possibly get a mason up too. I feel like building the wall might be a little bit quicker, possibly. Oh, they're on the other side of the wall, so that's going to be a problem. So we're going to have to come back and save these guys because the scaffolding happened to be on the other side. Good, they're still mining, so yeah, we can technically use other resources now. We could probably build the other wall out of stone, but just for aesthetic reasons, I don't like that. Honestly, just for aesthetic reasons only, I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, good. So we're getting even more food. This guy always shows up giving us food. So 2 rabbit jerky and 1 basket of turnips. We need to make sure that somebody is ready to go with a ladder. Which actually, they're probably, if these guys, once these guys run out of resources, they're going to need a ladder as quickly as possible. So let me go ahead and plop down a ladder right now. Actually, you know what? No. Build the ladder here on the beam since the beam's already finished. So I don't even know if I'm going to stop him from... Yeah, that's fine. Just make sure you build the other side. Perfect. So now these people for sure have a way to get down. You can cancel this ladder. Go get your resources. The scaffolding from the other side will work. Also, ladder here. And this is the one that will get taken down. Okay, so far so good. A little bit nervous because I think this is a much bigger task than we tried in the first version of hard mode, the other series that we attempted. Which, by the way, I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to watch that series. Spoiler alert, it didn't go too well. It went okay. It went okay. It was my first time trying, and I had no idea that food was going to be a thing. Or, I mean, I knew food was going to be a thing, but I didn't know it was going to be that much of a thing. Okay, good. So the scaffolding's coming down. This tunnel system is almost finished up. Also, really quick. Nice. Carpenter level 2. Does that open up any other opportunities for us to build? I mean, yeah, obviously it does, but anything useful for us? A wooden tunnel door, yes. Definitely. So, I'd like to build a few of these. Like 3 of them, yeah. I think about 3 of them. And I think we're going to be okay. I think I'm going to build like 10 more, maybe 15 more fences too. Okay, so what time is it? We still have a few more units, a few more time during, a few more daylight, a little bit more daylight, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So that's useful. It's going to be an interesting task trying to get people to not, after when I'm trying to take down this ladder, that will be fun. Because I don't want someone to be left alone. Now, obviously, I can, of course, build the tunnel out this way to leave an opening, but that's going to be an opening that I don't know if I want to do. As soon as I create this opening, obviously I'm going to need a tunnel door, and I'm pretty much forcing myself to have a possibility of someone breaking through, and I don't want that. I don't want that to happen at all. Okay, so delete that. It should work. Let me just make sure. Come on, baby. Don't mess this up, please. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna ask any questions. And also, while you're at it, just go ahead and remove this ladder too, because I don't want to mess with it. Okay. So cool. We have our first wall built. Now, I am going to want to. I don't know if I want to really mess with this wall. I might keep it just like that because even though a walkway would be cool, I don't know if I want to mess with it. I think we certainly have enough time to build a second wall like this. It'd be a little bit scary. It would be scary. See, the cool thing about fences is that I don't necessarily... I can move fences. I can always relocate fences. So when I am trying to expand, I think that's how I'm going to do it. I'll build a tunnel out this way, and we'll build fences. We can move fences outward, and we can kind of do that whole game, if that makes any sense. So it's almost like... you know, just the mobility involved. We can't move our walls once we build them. The fences we can, though. So I think that might be able to keep us safe, hopefully. Anyways, yeah, you know what? I'm going to commit to another wall over this way. I think we're going to need more wood resources either way, so I might as well have these guys chop this down, and we're going to build another wall over here. And let's just go ahead and have them... How big is this going to be? Because that's going to be the next big question. It is large. That's scary. That's pretty scary. Hopefully this works out for us. Now, if it doesn't, it's okay. I could cancel the task, and I could either dig out this way, or I could load up some fences. Either way. If worst case scenario, I could always pull fences this way. And we could just bury ourselves in the mine. That is a possibility. I just don't know if we're going to be able to finish this in time. As long as we get it up by like 3 blocks, then we're going to be okay. Now, another problem by chopping down these trees first. Oh, you were going to do that, huh? You're going to want to bring back all the resources. Wait a second. I don't know if I started building. Oh, I didn't start building. Okay, well, that's good. Either way, scaffolding will be made on the outside of the wall, which is unfortunate. If I'm really lucky, it won't be. If I'm really, really lucky. But they're going to, yeah, see, since they're already starting off that way, it doesn't make sense that they would build the scaffolding from the western half. But that's okay. Yep, so there it goes. Okay, well, they're doing okay, and they've got resources out here too, so that's good. So we won't have to worry as much. Now, let's go ahead and do that same thing. We're going to build a ladder on top of this beam. That way, you know, there's no confusion at all. There's no mistake that can be made. Let me exit out of this, and then... boom. Alright, so hopefully that gets built. And I'm going to have to end it right there, but our first day, I think, is actually going to be fine. Yeah, these walls will definitely get finished. And we'll have the night to sleep, and I can probably place down some beds, and maybe start making some people happy. Maybe even start some croplands as well. But I'm hoping this playthrough goes a lot better than the last one. We'll see. Anyways, guys, I'm going to stop right there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.